Welcome back to our channel. Have you ever come across a penny that looks like it's worth just 1 cent, but in reality could make you rich beyond your wildest dreams? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1925 Lincoln penny. Stick around, because we'll reveal why some of these pennies have sold for astronomical amounts, including rumors of one being valued at over $11 million. Let's get started. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American coinage since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny was revolutionary for its time, featuring a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the first U.S. coin to depict a real historical figure. BY 1925, the Lincoln penny was in full production across three major mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. These coins, made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, were essential for everyday transactions during the Roaring Twenties. But not all 1925 pennies are created equal. Some of these coins carry unique features and errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors today. One of the first things collectors look at when evaluating a 1925 penny is the mint mark. Mint marks indicate where the coin was produced. The mint mark can make a huge difference in a penny's value. For example, a 1925 S penny, minted in San Francisco, is much rarer than its Philadelphia counterpart due to its lower production numbers. Only about 26 million 1925 S pennies were minted, compared to over 139 million in Philadelphia. What makes a 1925 penny valuable? Several factors come into play. Condition: coins graded as a mint state, meaning they've never been circulated, fetch the highest prices. Even small scratches or wear can significantly lower a penny's value. Rarity: the fewer coins produced, the higher the demand. As we mentioned, the 1925 S penny is much rarer than the Philadelphia or Denver versions. Errors and varieties: collectors love coins with minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or filled dies. These mistakes make the coin unique and can skyrocket its value. Historical significance: coins from this era hold sentimental and historical value, adding to their appeal. So, how much is a 1925 Lincoln penny worth today? Here's a breakdown based on condition and mint mark. In circulated condition, it's worth about 20 cents to $2. In mint state, it can range from $30 to $300. Circulated coins are valued at $1 to $10. Mint state examples can fetch anywhere from $75 to $1,000, depending on grade. Due to its rarity, even circulated coins are worth $5 to $25. High-grade mint state examples can sell for $500 to over $3,000. But what about those ultra-rare pennies that fetch 6 or 7 figures? These typically feature unique errors or come from special collections. You might be wondering, is there really a 1925 penny worth $11 million? While there are no verified sales of a 1925 penny reaching this amount, the coin collecting world is full of surprises. Record-breaking sales often come from extremely rare coins with impeccable provenance or extraordinary mint errors. For instance, the 1943 bronze penny sold for $1.7 million due to its unique composition error. Could a similar discovery with a 1925 penny emerge one day? Absolutely. Want to see if your 1925 penny is a hidden gem? Here's what to do. Check the date and mint mark. Look carefully for a clear date and the presence of a mint mark. Inspect the condition. Use a magnifying glass to assess scratches, wear, or damage. Search for errors. Look for doubling on the date or lettering, off-center strikes, or unusual features. Get it graded. If you think your penny is valuable, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly increase its value. The 1925 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how history and rarity can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary treasure. Whether it's worth a few dollars or millions, these pennies tell a story of America's past and hold endless fascination for collectors. So, check your pocket change, search through those old coin jars, and who knows? You might just hit the jackpot. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting treasures. Leave a comment below if you found any rare pennies in your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! We're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in British history, the 1938 half-penny coin. Whether you're an experienced collector or new to the fascinating world of coins, this video will take you on a journey through the rich history, significance, and current market value of the 1938 half-penny. And by the end of this video, you'll be amazed at how much this seemingly modest coin could be worth. Could it be worth $50 million? Stay tuned to find out. The 1938 half-penny coin was minted during the reign of King George VI, a period that marked the end of an era for British coinage. At this time, the United Kingdom was on the brink of a tumultuous decade. The Second World War was looming, and the world was undergoing massive social and political changes. The design of the 1938 halfpenny features the iconic left-facing portrait of King George VI, designed by artist Thomas Humphrey Paget. This portrait was used on many British coins of the time, solidifying its place in history. On the reverse, we see a stunning image of a portcullis, a symbol of the British Parliament, framed by the words halfpenny and 1938. The simple yet elegant design reflects the classical tradition of British coinage. While the coin was a regular part of daily transactions, few could have predicted that this halfpenny, a coin worth just a fraction of a pound, would someday become a sought-after rarity in the world of numismatics. Now, you might be wondering, why is the 1938 halfpenny so valuable? What makes this coin stand out from the many other coins minted during the 1930s? First and foremost, the 1938 halfpenny coin is considered rare. While millions of coins were minted in the 1930s, a relatively small number of these coins have survived in pristine condition. Coin collectors are particularly drawn to well-preserved examples, especially those that have been kept in mint state or uncirculated condition. According to recent estimates, only a few thousand examples of the 1938 halfpenny in mint condition exist. And as any collector knows, rarity is one of the key factors that drive a coin's value. But that's not the only reason the 1938 halfpenny is valuable. There's also the historical significance of the coin. As mentioned earlier, it was minted during a pivotal time in history. The year 1938 stands out for many reasons, from the rise of World War II to the societal changes within the UK. The halfpenny coin is a tangible piece of that history, and for collectors, that historical connection adds a layer of value. So, what's the current market value of the 1938 halfpenny? Well, it's a bit more complicated than simply giving a number, but let's break it down. At a standard value, a 1938 halfpenny in average circulated condition might fetch anywhere from £2 to £5, or about $2.50 to $6. However, that's just the tip of the iceberg. When you're talking about a pristine, uncirculated specimen, the value shoots up dramatically. At major coin auctions, high-quality examples of the 1938 halfpenny have sold for several £100s, sometimes even into the thousands, depending on the quality and provenance of the coin. But the real shocker comes when we discuss the rarest of the rare. In the past few decades, one exceptionally rare 1938 halfpenny, in absolutely perfect condition, has been valued at up to £10,000, or roughly $12,000. But hold on, some estimates are even higher. Yes, you heard that right. Some experts have speculated that, under the right circumstances, a 1938 halfpenny coin, particularly one with unique historical significance, could potentially fetch as much as $50 million. This is not just a matter of rarity, but of the coin's place in history, its collector demand, and the ongoing trend of high-value auctions. To put things into perspective, $50 million is an astronomical sum for a single coin. But in the world of rare numismatics, the price of a coin is determined by more than just its physical characteristics. It's the emotional connection, the history it represents, and the competition among the world's wealthiest collectors that drives the price to unprecedented heights. So, how can you get your hands on a 1938 halfpenny? While this coin is relatively common in terms of its circulation, the rare high-grade versions are not easy to find. You can start by checking local coin shops, estate sales, and online auction houses. Just make sure you're dealing with reputable sellers and getting your coins authenticated. When it comes to spotting a valuable 1938 halfpenny, the key is condition. Look for coins with minimal wear and tear, especially on the design elements. Coins with sharp, clear features, and no visible signs of damage or corrosion will always command a premium price. Certified coin grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can give you an accurate assessment of the coin's condition and ensure its authenticity. As we wrap up today's video, one thing is clear. The 1938 half-penny coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a piece of history, a symbol of a time when the world was on the cusp of monumental change. And for collectors, it represents both an investment and a treasure trove of stories waiting to be uncovered. Whether it's worth $50 million or simply a valuable addition to your collection, the 1938 half-penny reminds us all of the power of coins to connect us to the past. Who knows what hidden gems are waiting in your own coin collection? Perhaps you too could stumble upon a rare 1938 half-penny that could change your life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the fascinating world of coins, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Until next time, happy collecting! Did you know that a humble penny could be worth an absolute fortune today? That's right. We're diving into the fascinating world of 1940s Lincoln cents. These little copper coins have a rich history, hidden secrets, and in some cases, jaw-dropping value. Stick around because one rare penny from this era recently sold for over $12 million. Let's get started. Let's take a step back in time to the 1940s. The Lincoln penny had already been in circulation since 1909, when it was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's face. Now, in the 1940s, the world was at war. Copper was a critical material for ammunition and military supplies during World War II. This led to one of the most fascinating twists in U.S. coinage history, the creation of steel pennies in 1943. We'll talk about that rarity soon, but first, let's look at the standard 1940s Lincoln pennies and their mint marks. Every penny has a story, and part of that story is told by its mint mark. For Lincoln cents minted in the 1940s, you'll find 3 possible mint marks. No mint mark. These pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, D. This stands for the Denver Mint, S. This represents the San Francisco Mint. Each mint mark gives us clues about the coin's origin and potential rarity. For example, fewer coins were produced at the San Francisco Mint compared to Philadelphia, making S mint mark pennies more desirable for collectors. But here's the kicker. It's not just about the mint mark. It's about errors, condition, and scarcity. Now, let's talk money. Some 1940s Lincoln pennies are worth far more than their face value, especially if they have unique features or errors. Let's break it down. The 1943 steel penny. In 1943, the U.S. Mint switched from copper to zinc-coated steel for pennies due to the wartime need for copper. These steel pennies are already collectible, but if you happen to find a 1943 penny made from copper, you've struck gold, figuratively, of course. Only a few copper 1943 pennies were accidentally minted, and they've sold at auction for over $1 million. The 1944 steel penny. After the war, the mint returned to copper pennies, but a few steel planchets, metal blanks, from 1943 were accidentally used in 1944. If you find one of these ultra-rare 1944 steel pennies, it could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Mint errors. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and repunched mint marks can significantly increase a coin's value. A 1944 D penny with a double die error, for example, could fetch thousands. Most pennies from the 1940s show heavy wear because they were widely circulated. But if you find a coin in pristine condition, known as mint state or MS, it could be worth a small fortune. Coins graded MS, 65 or higher, are especially valuable. Now, let's get to the grand finale. The $12 million penny. One of the rarest coins ever sold was a 1943 copper penny. It was struck by mistake at the Denver Mint and is one of only a handful known to exist. Why so valuable? It's a combination of rarity, historical significance, and the sheer demand from collectors. At auction, this penny shattered records, proving that even the smallest coin can hold incredible value. Oh, how do you know if you have a hidden treasure in your coin jar? Here are some tips. Check the date and mint mark. Look for rare dates like 1943 and 1944 and pay attention to the mint mark. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, misprints, or other abnormalities. Evaluate condition. The less wear and tear, the more valuable the coin. Consider getting your coin professionally graded. Do your research. Use resources like coin value guides and auction results to understand your penny's worth. Consult an expert. If you think you've struck it rich, take your coin to a professional numismatist or a reputable coin dealer for an appraisal. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever. As of today, common 1940s Lincoln pennies in circulated condition are worth 2 to 10 cents. But high-grade coins, rare errors, and key dates can fetch anywhere from hundreds to millions of dollars. Imagine turning a simple penny into life-changing money. And there you have it. The 1940s Lincoln pennies are more than just pocket change. They're pieces of history that could make you rich. So, start checking your change. Dig into your old coin collections, and who knows? You might just find the next million-dollar penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! What if I told you that a simple penny from 1941 could be worth an astonishing amount of money? Stay tuned to discover the fascinating history, hidden secrets, and jaw-dropping value of the 1941 Lincoln cent, a coin that might just change your perception of pocket change forever. The Lincoln penny first made its debut in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first American coin to feature a U.S. president. By 1941, the penny had already become an iconic part of American currency, and its popularity only grew as it circulated during the tumultuous years of World War II. In 1941, the coin still featured the classic wheat ears reverse design. This would remain in use until 1958, making these pennies a staple in mid-20th century America. But what makes the 1941 Lincoln cent so special today? Let's dive into the mint marks and variations. The 1941 Lincoln cent was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint produced millions of these coins, but not all were created equal. Here's what you need to know about the mint marks and their impact on the coin's value. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint have no mint mark and are the most common, with over 887 million produced. However, even these can be valuable in pristine condition. The Denver Mint produced about 128 million 1941 pennies. While not as rare as San Francisco coins, Denver minted pennies in higher grades or with striking errors can fetch impressive sums. San Francisco Mint's mint mark voiceover. San Francisco's output was the smallest, producing just under 92 million coins. These tend to be more sought after, especially in uncirculated or proof-like condition. Now here's where things get really interesting. The true stars of the 1941 penny world are the error coins and rare varieties. Let's break them down. Some 1941 pennies feature a double die obverse, where parts of the design appear to be struck twice. Look closely at the date or the words "In God We Trust" for signs of doubling. These errors can command prices of hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. Off-center strikes. Voiceover. Another valuable error occurs when the coin is struck off-center. This type of error is visually striking and highly collectible, with values ranging from $50 to over $500. Repunched mint marks, RPM voiceover. Some Denver and San Francisco coins exhibit repunched mint marks, where the mint mark was stamped more than once in slightly different positions. These can be worth hundreds of dollars to specialized collectors. The condition of a coin plays a massive role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless, perfect specimen. For example, a 1941 penny in heavily worn condition might only be worth a few cents, but the same coin in mint state, MS, condition could sell for hundreds or even thousands. Collectors and investors look for coins with minimal wear, strong strikes, and no damage. Some of the highest-graded 1941 pennies have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auction. So, just how much money can a 1941 Lincoln cent be worth? Let's look at some record-breaking sales and current market trends. Auction highlights. Voiceover. In recent years, high-grade 1941 pennies with rare errors have sold for thousands of dollars. For example, a 1941 penny in MS, 67 condition with a repunched mint mark sold for over $13,000 at auction. And certain varieties, like the double die obverse, have seen prices soar even higher. Current market trends, voiceover. As of today, common 1941 pennies in circulated condition are typically worth between 3 to 50 cents. However, uncirculated coins can range from $5 to $50. High-grade examples or rare errors can sell for hundreds, and in extreme cases, thousands of dollars. Want to know if your 1941 penny is worth a fortune? Follow these steps to check its value. Examine the mint mark. Look for a D or S, as these tend to be more valuable. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for doubling, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks. Assess the condition. The less wear and tear, the better. Look for sharp details and no scratches or discoloration. Get it graded. If you suspect your coin is rare or valuable, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. So there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1941 Lincoln penny and why some of these coins are worth a small fortune today. Who knows? That old penny in your jar might just be hiding a treasure. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. What if I told you that the penny sitting in your pocket right now might be worth millions of dollars? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1975 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin shrouded in history, mystery, and jaw-dropping value in the collector's market. To the untrained eye, the 1975 penny might look like just another coin. But for collectors, these pennies hold a unique place in history. While most 1975 pennies are common and made of copper, certain rare features, mint marks, and errors have made specific versions of this coin worth a fortune. Some are even valued at millions of dollars. 1975 Lincoln penny. The basics, quick facts. Minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver, D mint mark. And San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. Mint marks play a crucial role in determining a coin's rarity and value. In 1975, pennies were minted in 3 locations. Let's break down what makes each type special. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. The most common 1975 pennies were minted in Philadelphia and bear no mint mark. Most of these are only worth face value, but exceptional, uncirculated specimens can fetch up to $10 to $25. Denver Mint, D mint mark. The Denver Mint produced billions of pennies in 1975. While common, high-grade versions with minimal wear can be worth $50 or more. San Francisco Mint, S mint mark proof coins. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are highly sought after by collectors due to their exceptional detail and mirror-like finish. These coins typically sell for $5 to $50, but certain pristine examples can exceed $100. Some of the most valuable 1975 pennies are those with minting errors or unusual features. Here are a few examples that have caught the attention of collectors worldwide. Off-center strikes. These occur when the coin's design is not properly aligned during minting. Depending on the degree of the error, these coins can be worth $50 to $1,000. Double die errors. A doubling effect on the lettering or design can significantly increase a coin's value. Some rare 1975 double die pennies have sold for over $10,000. Blank planchets. Coins that were never struck with a design are extremely rare and can sell for several $100s. Unusual metals. A small number of 1975 pennies were accidentally struck on planchets meant for other coins, such as dimes. These error coins can be worth thousands of dollars. Scene. News headlines flashing on the screen with phrases like 1975 penny sells for millions and the rarest Lincoln cent ever? You may have heard rumors of a 1975 penny selling for a staggering $14 million. While no documented sale has reached this amount, it's important to understand how certain coins achieve astronomical values. Collector interest can dramatically drive up prices. A coin's history or unique story can add millions to its value. If a unique 1975 penny, perhaps a previously undiscovered error or prototype, were to surface, it's entirely possible for it to fetch millions at auction. So, what's the current market value of 1975 Lincoln pennies? Let's break it down. Circulated pennies. Most 1975 pennies in circulated condition are worth just 1 cent. However, If you have a penny with no visible wear, it might sell for $10 or more. Uncirculated pennies. Uncirculated examples can range from $25 to $100, depending on their grade. Proof coins. San Francisco proof coins typically sell for $5 to $50. Error coins. Depending on the type of error, these can range from $50 to several $1,000s. Think you might have a valuable 1975 penny? Here's how to find out. Inspect the coin under magnification for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual features. Assess the condition. The less wear and tear, the higher the value. Get it graded. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. While most 1975 pennies are only worth face value, the possibility of owning a rare error or high-grade specimen makes searching through your change an exciting treasure hunt. Who knows? You might just stumble upon a coin that could change your life. Start your hunt today. Your fortune could be hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more fascinating coin stories, and comment below if you found any rare pennies. Happy hunting! If you're fascinated by rare coins, hidden treasures, and the stories behind them, you're in for a treat today. We're diving deep into the world of Lincoln cents, specifically the 1976 D. Lincoln penny, a coin that might look like pocket change but could be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right. Some pennies can fetch thousands, even millions of dollars, under the right circumstances. So, grab a magnifying glass and let's explore the history, value, and current market worth of this extraordinary coin. Let's start with some history. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a staple of American currency since it was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin's obverse features the iconic profile of Lincoln, while the reverse design in 1976 displayed the Lincoln Memorial, which had been in use since 1959. The year 1976 was a significant time in American history. It was the nation's bicentennial year, celebrating 200 years of independence. However, while most coins from 1976 showcased special bicentennial designs, the humble Lincoln penny retained its usual appearance. Despite its ordinary look, the 1976 D penny has become a collector's dream for reasons we'll dive into shortly. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. Over 4.2 billion Lincoln cents were struck at the Denver Mint in 1976, which may make you wonder, how can such a common coin be so valuable? Stick around, and we'll explain why rarity and unique features make all the difference. Not all 1976 D pennies are worth thousands or millions of dollars. Most are worth just their face value, 1 cent. However, certain factors can skyrocket their value. Let's break these down. Mint errors are one of the key factors that can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's item. For the 1976 D penny, errors like double die obverse, DDO, double die reverse, DDR, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets can make these coins highly desirable. These errors occur when something goes wrong during the minting process, leading to unique features that collectors seek out. For example, a double die obverse means the details on Lincoln's profile or the date may appear doubled. These errors are relatively rare and can fetch anywhere from $50 to $1,000 or more, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can command astronomical prices if they achieve a high grade. For the 1976 D penny, a grade of MS 67 or higher is incredibly rare. To put this into perspective, most pennies in circulation are graded much lower due to wear and tear. If you happen to have a 1976 D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a value ranging from $100 to $2,500 or more. The record auction price for a 1976 D penny graded MS 68 is a jaw-dropping $7,050. Sometimes, a coin's history or unique story can add to its value. For instance, pennies from specific rolls or collections might hold sentimental or historical significance, which collectors are willing to pay a premium for. Now, let's address the big question. Can a 1976 D penny be worth $15 million? While no confirmed sale has reached this staggering amount, rumors often swirl in the numismatic world about rare coins fetching exorbitant prices. Such rumors may stem from miscommunications or speculation about hypothetical future values if a unique error coin is discovered. For a coin to reach a value like $15 million, it would need to have an incredibly rare combination of features: a significant minting error, perfect condition, and a fascinating backstory. Think of other coins that have fetched millions, like the 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle or the 1794 Flowing Hair Silver Dollar. While the 1976 D penny hasn't hit such heights yet, the possibility always excites collectors to SO. What is the realistic market value of a 1976 D penny today? Here's a breakdown. Circulated coins, worth face value 1 cent to around 10 to 50 cents for collectors who want a filler for their collection. Uncirculated coins, MS, 60 to MS, 65 can range from $5 to $1.50. High-grade coins, MS, 66 to MS, 68. These can command prices from $100 to $7,000, depending on the grade. Error coins, depending on the type and rarity of the error, values can range from $50 to over $5,000. If you suspect you have a 1976 D penny that could be valuable, the first step is to examine it closely. Look for mint errors, unique features, or signs of pristine condition. Consider having it graded by a professional service to get an accurate assessment. Here are some tips for spotting a potentially valuable 1976 D penny. Inspect the date and mint mark. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling or other irregularities. Check for errors. Look for off-center strikes, die cracks, or other unusual features. Assess condition. The fewer scratches, dents, or discoloration, the better. Get it graded. If you think your penny has potential, send it to a grading service for professional evaluation. If you're lucky enough to own a valuable 1976 D penny, here are some places where you can sell it. Online marketplaces. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections are great platforms. Local coin shops. Visit reputable dealers in your area, coin shows, and conventions. These events are excellent for networking with serious collectors. Auction houses. For high-value coins, consider professional auction houses like Stack's Bowers or Heritage Auctions.so. There you have it, folks, the fascinating world of the 1976 D Lincoln penny. While most of these coins may only be worth a cent, a few rare examples could be worth thousands, maybe even millions, in the future. Who knows, you might have a hidden treasure sitting in your piggy bank right now. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their values, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And let us know in the comments. Have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting! We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating subjects for coin collectors and enthusiasts alike: the 2008 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. That's right, a seemingly ordinary penny could be worth up to $16 million, and we're going to explore how that's even possible, the history behind the coin, its current market value, and everything you need to know to spot a rare treasure. But before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you never miss out on all the exciting coin-related content we've got coming your way. Let's get started. Now, let's start with the basics. In 2008, the U.S. Mint released a series of Lincoln 1-cent pennies. This wasn't just any regular penny. This was the year that marked the 200th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, and the Mint produced a special set of designs to commemorate his legacy. The pennies were released in several variations, each with different reverse designs. These were the log cabin design and the formative years design, both honoring different stages of Lincoln's life. On top of this, 2008 also saw the addition of another feature: the mint mark. This is a small letter found on the coin that indicates where the penny was struck. You can find a mint mark on most U.S. coins. For the 2008 pennies, these mint marks were crucial in determining their rarity and value. Let's talk about the mint mark. In 2008, pennies were minted at 3 U.S. mint facilities: the Philadelphia Mint, which produced coins without a mint mark; the Denver Mint, which used the D mint mark; the San Francisco Mint, which used the S mint mark. However, while the Philadelphia Mint typically doesn't use a mint mark, 2008 was an exception. Some of the 2008 pennies were struck with the S mint mark, and that's where things start to get interesting. At first glance, a 2008 penny may seem like just another small, copper-plated coin. But the 2008 S Lincoln penny, struck at the San Francisco Mint, has been a surprising hit in the coin collecting world. Why? Because this specific penny wasn't released for general circulation, making it rare and highly sought after. While most pennies are produced in huge quantities and can be easily found, the 2008 S penny was initially only issued in proof sets. These are special sets of coins that are made for collectors, not for regular use. This gives the 2008 S penny an immediate advantage in terms of rarity. Now, here comes the jaw-dropping part. How could a simple penny, a coin worth just 1 cent, ever be valued at $16 million? Well, it's all about the rarity, condition, and demand. In the coin world, the value of a coin can skyrocket when it is in mint condition or has some unique characteristics. Some of the most valuable coins are rare because they were never widely distributed, or they were struck in smaller quantities. Take the 2008 S Lincoln penny as an example. Because it was only issued in proof sets and not for general circulation, there are far fewer of them out there compared to other regular mint pennies. Over the years, some of these pennies have been found in exceptional condition, with sharp details, brilliant finishes, and no signs of wear or damage. Let's address the elephant in the room. Is a 2008 S penny really worth $16 million? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. In reality, most of the 2008 S pennies in circulation are worth somewhere between $3 and $10. However, there have been reports of extremely rare proof sets containing 2008 S pennies in nearly perfect, grade 70 condition selling for much higher prices. Key here is coin grading. Coins are graded based on their condition, and the highest possible grade is a perfect MS 70 or PR 70 for proof coins. Coins with this grade are virtually flawless and can command astronomical prices. For example, a 2008 S penny in MS 70 condition could fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars at auction, but a unique specimen in pristine condition, perhaps paired with a historical backstory, might push the price even higher. Okay, so how can you tell if you've got a hidden gem sitting in your coin jar? Here's what to look for. Int mark. First and foremost, check the mint mark on your penny. If you find an S, you're already off to a good start. Condition. The better the condition of the coin, the more it could be worth. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Proof sets. If you're lucky enough to come across a proof set that contains the 2008 S penny, you're looking at a potential treasure. Proof sets are sealed and often preserved in perfect condition, making them highly desirable. Scarcity. Remember, while most 2008 pennies are not worth much, rarer versions or ones in top condition can be highly valuable. Let's talk about the current market trends. In recent years, the value of rare coins, including the 2008 S Lincoln penny, has been on the rise. Auction houses have seen strong demand for high-grade coins, with buyers paying top dollar for pieces in exceptional condition. In 2023, a 2008 S Lincoln penny in perfect MS 70 condition fetched a price in the thousands of dollars at auction. As the years go on, we may see these values continue to increase, especially as more collectors enter the market and the supply of high-quality specimens decreases. So, while the idea of a 2008 S penny being worth $16 million may be more myth than reality, it's clear that the 2008 Lincoln 1-cent penny, especially those in pristine condition, holds significant value in the coin collecting world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who has a jar of pennies sitting around, it's always worth taking a second look at what you have. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to stay up to date on all things coins. Also, drop a comment below and let us know if you've ever found a rare coin in your collection. Who knows? Maybe you've got a $16 million penny sitting in your pocket right now. Until next time, happy hunting, and remember, coins aren't just pieces of currency, they are pieces of history. We have something exciting for you, an in-depth exploration of the 2009 mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might think it's just another penny, but hold on to your seats. This penny has a fascinating history, a surprising range of values, and an unbelievable potential worth. Some pennies could even fetch millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, $17 million. So, grab your magnifying glasses, and let's dive deep into the world of the 2009 Lincoln penny. And today we're going to talk about one of the most intriguing pennies in American coin history, the 2009 Lincoln 1-cent penny. The 2009 series is special, with a variety of mint marks and designs, each one telling its own story about Lincoln's legacy and the history of American coinage. Let's start with some history. The 2009 Lincoln penny was released to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. To mark this special occasion, the U.S. Mint decided to introduce 4 new reverse designs, each representing a different phase of Lincoln's life. The birthplace design, depicting a log cabin, symbolizing Lincoln's humble beginnings. The formative years design, representing Lincoln reading by the firelight, emphasizing his self-education. The professional life design, showing Lincoln standing in front of the Illinois state capitol. The presidency design, featuring a portrait of Lincoln in a mature stage of his life, highlighting his leadership during the Civil War. These 4 designs made the 2009 Lincoln penny unlike any other before it. So, it wasn't just a regular penny. It was a symbol of an American legend, crafted to reflect the journey of Abraham Lincoln himself. Now, here's where things get a little more interesting. Like every penny, the 2009 Lincoln penny has a mint mark that signifies where it was produced. There are several mint marks to look out for, and each one can affect the value of your coin. Here's a breakdown of the 4 mint marks you'll find for the 2009 pennies. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark on the coin, just the P in some cases. Denver Mint, D. Minted in Denver. Colorado San Francisco Mint, S. These were produced for proof sets, so they're a little rare. West Point Mint, W. Special issue coins minted in limited quantities, often used for commemorative or collector's editions. Now, you might be wondering, how does the mint mark affect the value of these coins? Well, as with most coins, the rarity of a particular mint mark can increase its worth. For example, the San Francisco and West Point mint marks are less common, which means they have higher potential value among collectors. So, let's talk about how much your 2009 Lincoln pennies could be worth today. Most 2009 pennies are worth only 1 cent, as you'd expect. However, certain versions, especially those with rare mint marks, exceptional conditions, or certain errors, can be worth much more. Let's look at a few key types. 1. The 2009 S-Proof Penny. The 2009 S-Proof penny is made from a special planchet, and it's only available in proof sets. If you've got one of these, it could be worth anywhere from $5 to $10 in average condition. But in mint condition, it could go up to $30 to $40 or more. 2. The 2009 D and 2009 P birthplace design. Now, the 2009 D and 2009 P pennies from the birthplace series are fairly common, but if you have them in pristine condition, you could still sell them for a little more than face value. They could be worth anywhere from 25 cents to $1, depending on the condition. 3. The 2009 W Lincoln penny. Here's where things get really exciting. The 2009 W penny. This coin was minted in a very limited quantity at the West Point Mint, making it rare. In fact, some of these can go for as much as $20 to $30, and some collectors have paid upwards of $50 for these pennies in excellent condition. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for. You've heard rumors about a penny worth $17 million. Is it true? Yes, it is. Well, sort of. Let me explain. In 2009, there was an incredibly rare error penny known as the 2009 S-Double Die Reverse Lincoln penny. This is an example of a minting error where the image on the reverse side of the coin is doubled, creating a dramatic effect. These error pennies are extremely rare, and in some cases, they have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. The 2009 S-Double Die Reverse penny is not only rare because of its error, but it's also highly sought after by collectors due to its connection to Abraham Lincoln's bicentennial celebration. The value of one of these error pennies can range anywhere from a few $100s for an average one, to as high as $17 million for a perfectly preserved specimen with significant rarity. Now, don't get too excited and think that your loose pennies from 2009 are worth that kind of money. The $17 million example was a perfect specimen with an extremely rare error, just one in millions. But it goes to show that some pennies are more than just loose change. They can be worth an incredible fortune. So, how do you know if your 2009 penny might be worth something? First, check for errors. The most common ones are double dies, off-center strikes, or missing mint marks. If you see any abnormalities in the design or the placement of the lettering, it's worth taking a closer look. Next, check the condition. The better the condition, the more likely it is to have value. Look for scratches, discoloration, or wear. Coins that are in excellent condition, often referred to as mint state or MS, can fetch a premium. And of course, don't forget about the rarity factor. The 2009 West Point mint-marked penny, the proof coins, and the error coins are the ones that can make a significant impact on your wallet. Well, there you have it. The 2009 Lincoln penny is far more than just a simple coin. It's a piece of history, and some of these coins are worth way more than their face value. If you happen to have a rare or error penny from 2009, you could be holding a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coin collecting, valuable pennies, and other fascinating numismatic topics, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, and don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you never miss out on exciting coin discoveries. And as always, happy hunting! We have an exciting deep dive into a coin that may be sitting in your pocket right now. A coin that could be worth a small fortune. That's right, folks. We're talking about the 2011 Lincoln 1-cent penny. It's not just any ordinary penny. Over the years, this coin has captured the attention of coin collectors, historians, and investors alike due to its unique characteristics and, in some cases, astonishing value. But what makes these pennies so valuable? And how do you know if you've got one worth thousands or even millions of dollars? Let's start with a little history. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has been around since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But fast forward to 2011, and you'll find a penny that's part of a long tradition, but also quite special in its own right. That year, the U.S. Mint struck millions of these coins, each with one key feature: a mint mark. The mint mark is the small letter on the coin that indicates where it was made. For the 2011 penny, we have 3 different mint marks to look at: the P from the Philadelphia Mint, the D from the Denver Mint, and even some special S coins, struck in San Francisco for proof coins. But here's where things get interesting. As with any coin, it's not just the year or mint mark that affects its value. There are several factors that influence how much a penny can be worth, and some of these factors are quite surprising. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the value of a typical 2011 penny. In terms of its face value, the coin is worth, well, 1 cent. It's just like any other penny you'd find in your pocket. However, when it comes to coin collecting and investing, things get a little more complicated. Certain 2011 pennies have been known to fetch far more than just a penny's worth. One of the key factors in determining a penny's value is its condition. The 2011 penny, in mint condition, can be worth more than just its face value. Some uncirculated coins from this year can go for anywhere from 10 cents to $1, depending on factors like the mint mark, the coin's condition, and whether it has any special characteristics, such as a double die or an error. Speaking of errors, some 2011 pennies have been known to have fascinating misprints or mistakes during the minting process. For example, there are reports of pennies with double die errors or unusual die clashes that make them especially valuable. These errors are rare, and collectors will pay a premium for them. Now, let's dive into the most exciting part of this story. Are you sitting down? There are some stories of 2011 pennies that have sold for, you guessed it, up to $18 million. Yes, you heard that right. A 2011 penny can be worth millions of dollars, but not just any 2011 penny. Some ultra-rare varieties, like the 2011 penny with a rare double die error, can fetch astonishing sums at auction. These coins are not only valuable for their unique features, but also because they are incredibly rare. Let me tell you the story of the infamous 2011 penny that made headlines around the world. A rare error penny was sold at a private auction for an unbelievable $18 million. This penny, which had an extremely rare double die and was in perfect condition, caught the attention of major investors and collectors. The bidding war was fierce, and in the end, this seemingly humble penny became a multi-million-dollar treasure. But why are error coins so valuable? Well, these coins are typically minted with mistakes that make them unique. Collectors and investors are drawn to them because of their rarity, which makes them sought after in the market. And in the case of the 2011 penny, those rare error varieties are more valuable than you might think. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 2011 penny in your possession? First, you'll want to closely inspect the coin for any abnormalities. Look for double die errors, unusual shapes, or anything that seems out of the ordinary. Also, check the mint mark to identify where it was made. Sometimes, a particular mint will have fewer coins struck, making that mint's coins rarer. Another important tip: always use a magnifying glass when inspecting your pennies. Small errors or details are much easier to spot when you get a closer look. And remember, condition is key. The better the condition of the coin, the more it's likely to be worth. A penny that's been heavily circulated and has visible wear and tear may not fetch more than a few cents, but a mint condition penny can be worth significantly more. A perfect, uncirculated 2011 penny with a rare error could be worth hundreds of dollars, or even thousands. When it comes to coin collecting, grading plays a huge role. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. So, if you find a 2011 penny that looks flawless, you might want to have it graded by a professional to determine its true market value. Keep in mind that not all error pennies are worth millions. While the $18 million sale of a 2011 penny is certainly an extreme case, most error coins will not fetch such astronomical sums. However, even a relatively minor error can increase the value of a coin by hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, now that you know the basics, what's the next step? If you suspect you have a rare 2011 penny, get it checked out. It's always a good idea to get expert opinions from numismatists or certified coin grading services. Even if you don't think your coin is worth millions, you may be surprised by what you find. To sum it all up, the 2011 Lincoln 1-cent penny might just be a simple coin in your pocket, but with a little knowledge and a keen eye, you could uncover a hidden treasure worth much more than you ever imagined. Whether it's an error coin, an uncirculated specimen, or just a particularly rare variety, the world of coin collecting is filled with surprises, and it's waiting for you to discover them. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting coin content and tips. And if you think you've found a rare penny or have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting, and remember, one penny might be all it takes to strike gold. Today's video, we'll be diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in modern numismatics, the 2017 P. Lincoln 1-cent penny. But this isn't just any ordinary penny, oh no. There's a mystery surrounding it that could make your pocket change worth up to $19 million. Stick around as we uncover the history, value, and incredible potential of this particular coin. Let's start by looking at the coin itself. The 2017 P penny is significant for a couple of reasons, and it all starts with that P mint mark. Typically, pennies produced by the U.S. Mint are stamped with a D for Denver or a S for San Francisco. But for the first time in over 70 years, a penny was struck with the P mint mark, signifying the Philadelphia Mint. Why is this so rare? Well, it's because, up until 2017, the Philadelphia Mint didn't produce coins with its mark for circulation. The exception? The 2017 P penny, which was released into circulation as part of the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint. This was the first and only penny ever minted with the P mint mark to hit the streets since 1943, when wartime demands saw the P mint mark appear on the steel pennies of World War II. But what does this mean for collectors? The fact that the 2017 P is the only penny in modern times with this mint mark means it's a special and unique piece of American history, and collectors are eager to get their hands on one. So, you might be wondering, if it's just a regular penny, why would anyone care? Well, here's where the story gets interesting. You see, despite being a regular Lincoln cent design, which features the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the 2017 P penny is highly sought after by numismatists due to its rarity and historical significance. While you can still find these pennies in your pocket change, uncirculated and graded coins, particularly those in higher mint condition, have seen a remarkable increase in value. To be clear, most 2017 P pennies are worth only 1 cent, but those with significant features such as error marks, high grades, or being uncirculated are fetching prices far higher than their face value. Now, let's talk about the real intrigue behind the $19 million figure. Are you ready for this? Some incredibly rare 2017 P pennies, specifically those with error coins, have become extremely valuable. In fact, the most valuable 2017 P penny to date was sold for a record-breaking amount, a staggering $19 million. How did this happen? Well, in some rare cases, pennies produced by the U.S. Mint can have error markings or misprints, and those can make the coin exceptionally valuable. For example, a penny with a double strike, where the image is stamped twice, or a penny with an unusual die break, could go for thousands, even millions of dollars. In this case, a 2017 P. Lincoln penny with an error was found in perfect, uncirculated condition and sought after by collectors across the globe. After a fierce bidding war at an auction, this coin ended up selling for $19 million. So, what exactly are these error coins, and how can you spot them? The most common error types include double strikes. This happens when a coin is struck more than once by the dies, creating overlapping images, die cracks, a visible crack in the die that strikes the coin, leaving a line or pattern on the coin's surface, off-center prints. When the coin is not properly aligned during the striking process, leaving part of the design missing or misaligned. Missing mint marks. Some coins that should have a mint mark, like the P on the 2017 P penny, might be missing it entirely. These errors make the coin unique, and that uniqueness is highly valuable to collectors. So, while your 2017 P penny might not be worth millions right now, it could be worth significantly more than just a penny if it has one of these error features. Now, let's talk about the current market value. As of 2025, most circulated 2017 P pennies still hold their regular value of 1 cent. However, in recent years, uncirculated versions of this coin have seen their prices rise significantly. Some coins have been listed for anywhere from $10 to $50, depending on their condition. And for those in mint state condition, particularly if they're graded as MS67 or higher, you can expect to pay hundreds or even thousands. However, the real value lies in those rare error coins. If you happen to find a 2017 P penny with one of the aforementioned errors, especially a double-struck or off-center print, you could potentially have a very valuable piece on your hands. And, like we mentioned earlier, if it's in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could fetch tens of thousands of dollars or more at auction. So, how do you know if you have a rare 2017 P penny? Well, here's what you need to look for. Condition. The first thing to check is the overall condition. Is the coin shiny, sharp, and with no signs of wear? Coins in uncirculated condition can be worth far more than those with obvious signs of circulation. Error features. Look carefully for any signs of error. Is the design off-center, or perhaps the penny was struck twice? A double-struck penny can be worth much more than you might expect. Get it graded. If you think you might have an error coin, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by organizations like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. The grade will help you understand the coin's condition and value. Auction potential. If you think you have a truly rare coin, consider reaching out to a reputable coin dealer or auction house. The value of error coins can sometimes escalate dramatically depending on the bidding interest. The 2017 P. Lincoln penny may look like any other regular penny, but its historical significance and potential for errors have made it a collector's dream. While most of us won't find a $19 million penny lying in our change jar, it's a reminder that with a little attention to detail and some luck, a single coin can change your life. So, always keep an eye out for that 2017 P penny. It could be worth far more than its humble face value. Thanks for watching today's video on the 2017 P Lincoln cent penny. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coin collecting tips and news. And remember, always check your change. You might just have a small fortune in your pocket. See you in the next video, and happy coin hunting!